Okay, I got another through hiker here. We just got at Dix Creek Gap, and give me your name, your trail name.
Austin, no trail name.
Austin, A-U-S-T-I-N?
That's right.
The reason I say that, I put it underneath your face when we put it on YouTube. When did you start, Austin?
May the 8th.
May the 8th. How much planning did you do?
Not too much in terms of day-to-day. More so just kind of general research for, what to encounter, stuff like that.
Now, amazing to me how many people quit a job to come out here and do this. Did you quit a job or in between jobs?
I just graduated college.
Okay, so you're right before starting a career.
Exactly, yeah.
It's perfect time to do it.
Yes.
Like that. What's your friends and relatives, brothers, sisters think about you being out here?
Some of them think I'm crazy, some are jealous, I think some are proud of me, and some I probably just don't even understand.
I understand that. Now, have you stayed at any hostels?
I stayed at one. I still stayed at Neal's Gap a few days ago, so one so far.
Okay. Do you have anything up the trail that you're looking forward to, maybe that you've heard about?
I think that brewery, there's a brewery in Franklin that should be pretty good.
That's about 3 days.
Yep.
3 days from now. Let me get your one hiking with you. Now give me your name and trail name.
I'm Natalie. I don't have a trail name yet.
Natalie?
So,
Spell your name for me.
N-A-T-A-L-I-E.
Okay. Now when did you start?
I started the approach on the 7th.
On the 7th?
Yes, sir.
Now did y'all meet on the trail?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
First day, second day?
I saw him a little bit at the camp the first day, or second day, and then after that we just kind of like passed each other on the trail a little bit, and then we were going the same pace, so.
Where are you from, Natalie?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yes, sir.
Kind of cold up there.
A little chilly.
And how long have you been thinking about doing the Appalachian Trail?
Actually not that long.
Okay.
I would say I probably decided to do it in September.
What made you decide to do it?
I used to be just a super happy, outgoing person, and I've realized that in the past year or so I've gotten kind of crabby and impatient with people, and I just want to go back to having a super positive attitude and just kind of figure out what's going on. So.
Now what about a job? I asked him about a job, and he's just getting out of college. What's your situation?
I'm actually in the Air Force.
Good.
I'm full-time, and I took a leave of absence to do this, so they are just temping up my position while I'm gone.
Well,
so I just got back from a deployment. I'm still on my leave from that, and then I start my leave of absence. And
there's two groups of service people out here. Wounded Warriors, I think's got a group, and then what's the other one?
Warrior Expedition.
Warrior Expedition.
Okay.
And we talked to several of those up the trail and got them on YouTube video. Since you haven't been planning it for long, what's the most important thing you think you did before you came out here?
I think I just kind of got the mental part together and just really tried to figure out why I'm doing it and what's going to keep me out here and keep me from quitting.
It's interesting you say that. Today as I'm driving over here, I've not talked about the mental aspect of the trail much, and I should have been up north where the people's already at the 800,000 mile mark.
Yeah.
Because everybody plans for their gear and all this stuff, but they don't plan on the mental. And I've got to try to get some hikers to start giving me some information of what you think you could do to prepare mentally.
Yeah, I mean, I guess all you just really have to do is, it's more of a mind over matter thing for me. I think the physical part won't be too bad. It's just telling yourself that you can do it over and over again and just really trying to figure out why you did it in the first place and what's going to keep you out here.
Well, good luck all the way to Katahdin, guys, and God bless every step you take between here and Katahdin. And we ask everybody, if you get a chance to come back and look at the YouTube, maybe send us a summit photo when you get there.
Absolutely.
And again, thank you for letting me interview you today.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
The second person with.
Okay, we're here at Dix Creek, and we're actually helping Skipper behind me. But we got a guy who just walked up. He's got a very interesting story because he's going to be a southbounder this year. And tell me your name, and you don't have a trail name, so just give us your name.
My name is Mike. I'm from New York. I don't have a trail name yet.
And you're going to start?
I'm going to start June 25th. Be hiking Katahdin. Some friends of mine, and they'll be seeing me off.
And tell us why you're out here today. Tell us what you told me.
Why I'm out here today, meeting up with a couple of friends of mine who through hiked last year, Kremlin and One Piece. This section was closed due to wildfires, and this is kind of like my first shakedown trip, so I'm meeting up with them in 2 days and hiking back out.
Okay. Now, how long have you been thinking about doing a through hike?
Since I started backpacking 7 years ago.
And you're doing it southbound for what reason?
Couldn't wait any longer. I got the idea in my head 3 months ago and realized I couldn't wait a year to go northbound, so I figured southbound.
Okay. So do you think there's any advantage of doing it one way or the other? Have you thought about
I
it?
haven't really thought about that,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Of course, southbound, you're not going to have as many people to deal with for the shelters and all of that. So that would be an advantage.
Right. I read about overcrowding at the shelters
Right.
and some norovirus going around. Saw that on Facebook. I was in the class of 2017 group on Facebook.
Sure.
I saw that was going around, so
Yeah.
puts my mind at ease a little bit going southbound.
So where did you drive from to get where we are now?
New York, Long Island.
When did you leave to come down here?
4 p.m. yesterday afternoon.
Okay, so I'm just making sure I understand this. So you drove all the way down here to just be where we are now, and you're going to hike north to meet the friends that are southbound that did the through hike last year that just didn't complete this because of the burn.
Right.
And then you'll come back, turn around with them when you meet them, and come back to this spot?
Yep. Yeah, they started up in Fontana Dam 2 days ago. And I'll be meeting them, and then be driving back to them. And actually, we're going to trail days.
Okay.
Damascus after that.
Okay. Well, that works great then. You'll pick them up, drive them back to the car at Fontana Dam, I guess.
Yep.
And then go straight up to trail days.
Yep.
Man,
the
that's
plan.
exciting. I'm glad I got to meet you because here we are eating breakfast with a through hiker this year that's southbound, and he is getting ready to summit in a couple of days. There's Skipper again. We had him on last night. You just got him a good breakfast, and what you got? 3 more days, huh, Skipper?
Yeah, only 3 more.
Can you give
to
the
the
guy?
top.
Can you give the guy behind me that's going southbound it this year? What kind of advice would you give him, if any?
What kind of advice would I give you, if any? You'll figure it out. You'll meet good people along the way. Pay attention to the northbounders. The more tired they look, the more they know. The best thing about going southbound is you learn all the hard lessons first because they tell you all the hard lessons first. You don't have to get noro or anything like that. You learn that no one shakes hands anymore right off the bat. That's like thing number one. Otherwise, enjoy every single minute and don't be a hiker. Be an adventurer.
Man, that's great. That's great.
That is great advice.
That's great advice. And then, of course, you've got a little bit of advantage, I think, in a sense, because you've got some friends that's already done it last year. So I bet you have asked them a million questions.
They are a wealth of information, and I have a million more questions.
And then they'll be a resource for you while you're there if they want to call, or you could call and talk to them.
Yeah,
And it-
definitely.
We want to stay in touch with you, so maybe you'll be able to go on our YouTube channel and tell us a little bit about where you are once you start, maybe. And then when you get down here, look us up, and I wouldn't mind helping you when you get to this point on your adventure.
Absolutely. I would appreciate it.
Thank you for your time, and just have a great day as you're hiking today.
Thank you.
We're at Dix Creek. We've got some more hikers. Give me your name and your trail name.
My name's Mike Bonascavage, and my trail name is Quick Start.
Quick Start.
Quick Start.
How'd you get that trail name?
I like to get out of camp early.
Okay. Did you happen to watch any interviews like Early Riser? The guy that's named Early Riser? When you said Quick Start, made me think of Early Riser.
Nah.
He's through hiking, and he's got about 300 miles left.
Oh,
He
cool.
started in February.
Because he's a little quicker than I am.
He's an early riser. What's your name and trail name?
Alex Pellerin, and my trail name is Baguette as of yesterday.
Begat? Spell that.
Baguette, B-A-G-U-E-T-T-E.
Okay.
Baguette.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. And what made you decide to through hike the Appalachian Trail this year?
I just wanted to, and I'm doing it with my mom, who's right over there.
Okay.
Even though she's doesn't
Mom,
want
would
to
you
be on
let
the
me
camera.
film you?
Yes,
Would
she
you
will.
let me get you in the picture anyway.
On
Okay,
Mother's
Mom.
Day.
Now, I see the Trek shirt. You're blogging, right?
Yes.
I think I've read your blog now
Oh, cool.
on the Trek.
Yeah.
I want to make sure we will throw that in there for YouTubers that see it. They can go to your blog.
Awesome.
And they'll get it under your name or your
Yeah,
trail name?
under my name, Alex Pellerin.
Okay. Mom, what do you think about hiking with the daughter on the through hike?
Oh, awesome! It's been quite a challenge.
Do you have a trail name?
Yes, Sherlock.
Sherlock.
Yeah,
Have you hiked the trail before?
portions of it in New Hampshire.
Okay, cool. How long have you been anticipating that she might do this and you might have to go with her?
2 years.
I give you a little while to prepare, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go back over here now. Did you know anybody else that was going to through hike this year?
Nah.
Okay. And how much preparing did you do?
I did some sections in a lot of states. But yeah, if that's preparing, you know.
Okay, you've been out here for 70 miles about.
Yep.
Anything strange happened to you in the first 70 miles?
Nothing I'll put on camera.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
At least we know something strange happened.
No, it's all good. Nice people, different hiker bubbles.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Do you have any time frame that you need to be through?
Just October 15th.
October, when they close them out?
Yeah.
And actually, they may close it later this year. Do y'all have a time frame that either one of y'all need to be finished?
Yep, same time.
Same?
October 17th.
Okay, as long as you get there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I asked this question lately. I'm going to ask y'all. If you were almost there, say 100 or 200 miles from there, and you had not made it to Katahdin, would you flip and summit Katahdin and then finish it southbound if you had to?
I don't know.
You hope you don't fall into that, but we've had that happen to several people.
Yeah.
They got injured or something,
Right,
and some people just finish where they finish,
right.
or else they go up there and try to summit Katahdin. And I was just curious if you even thought about that.
Yeah.
Probably hadn't.
Not yet, but
Okay.
you know,
Probably finish any way you can.
probably finish any.
And have either of you knew a thru hiker before you started thru hiking this year personally?
Yes.
How many? Just one?
Just one.
Just one.
Both of y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. And how about you?
No.
Okay. And the reason I want y'all to hear this, even though the camera's not on you, the reason I say that, I bring that my wife thru hiked it in 214, and I know what it does for a person's thinking about doing things later in life, how much confidence it gives you. But the thing that I've been bringing out this year, you may be the first person that many, many people meet that ever thru hiked the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty neat deal. Can you remember the first time you met that thru hiker? How many questions you had for him?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
It's still-
when you're the first thru hiker that the next person meets, they're gonna have those same questions for you. God bless every step y'all take between here and Katahdin, and I hope to see your summit picture.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, I got another hiker here. He's at McDonald's in Hawaii. Give us your name and trail name.
My real name is Max. My trail name is Yogi Bear.
Y-O-G-I and then Bear, B-A-R.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna put it on YouTube, so I'm gonna make sure I spell it right. When did you get in here?
To the McDonald's?
Well, today, huh? You came out to Dix Creek.
Yeah, I came out to Dix Creek maybe an hour and a half ago. I got up real early trying to get to town, get some good food.
Now, a lot of people don't like to come in town when it's so pretty. We don't have a cloud in the sky. They'd rather be there when it's raining, but it just felt right for you to be here. I think I heard you say you got about 6 of you coming in and going to the Budget Inn.
Yeah. Well, we have a big group, and it seemed like a good place to stop. Everyone was kind of getting tired, and I'm not in any rush for the first 100 or so miles. Just trying to enjoy myself a little bit and take some time to have fun before the rush starts.
Now, how long have you been thinking about doing the thru hike?
This thru hike, thought about it like a week before I came out. Was planning on doing the Pacific Crest Trail, but the snow in the Sierras was too hard.
Have you done the Appalachian Trail before?
No, I haven't done the Appalachian Trail before, but I did the Pacific Northwest Trail from the middle of Montana out to the coast of Washington, and 400 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail before it broke in left foot from stress fracture.
Now, curious, why would you not maybe go out there and finish that one? Why this year on the AT?
Because the snow in the Sierras is so high, I just knew that I wouldn't be able to make it in my time frame. I was already tight as it is, plus I'm recovering from another injury, and this one's a little shorter. And I want to get a Triple Crown eventually, so.
Okay, so you're going to have a lot of experience, other trails even coming out here.
Yeah.
Now, are you just out of college, or what about, you quit a job or something?
I am in the middle of college. I took 2 years off to do what I wanted. Figured if there's my whole life, I get 2 years to do what makes me happy. It seems like a worthwhile use of my time.
Very smart, very smart. Did you start by yourself?
Yes, sir. Started by myself on every trail.
But you've met some people that you kind of hiking around?
Yeah, I met a pretty good trail family. Kind of sad to see some of them go. I know we're all going to split up soon, but nice to have them for the day.
Did their family call themselves anything?
To the
yeah, like a family name?
Our family name is, Deluxe to your trail name, so I'd be Yogi Bear Deluxe.
Okay.
We had a Dirty Jesus, he was Dirty Jesus Deluxe.
Okay.
We've got Crispy Digits Deluxe.
Okay.
That sort of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a trail name going that way, but that's cool. How much planning would you suggest somebody that's never hiked the trail? You've hiked a good bit, it sounds like. How much planning do you think somebody ought to do if that's going to be their first time to try to do the Appalachian Trail?
If it's their first time hiking, I recommend going out hiking a bunch of times first. And if it's their first time considering a through hike, just plan, you know, you can plan all you want, but the most important thing is, you know, there's the baseline you got to meet. You got to be safe. You got to have, you know what you're doing, know what your gear. And then other than that, the most important thing is the attitude you come in with it. You know, planning is important, but at the end of the day, you know, anyone can make it to Katahdin if they want to. It's the people that are smart about it, plan their days out, and don't rush their way through the beginning when they're trying to develop their trail legs that are more likely to do well.
Well, you're almost like you're reading a script, and I know you're not, because I just caught you cold turkey here. But you've got the right answers for sure of what you're saying, because a lot of people don't think about a lot of what you just said. You've said a lot. People need to go back and listen to that again. How much mental do you think this is? What percentage of this is mental?
I think it's all mental, honestly. I mean, you know, if you can go 5 miles a day for 200 miles and you can still make it to Katahdin. Yeah. And by that time, your body will pick it up. It's all just how happy, you know, how you're feeling. I don't know. I like reading listening to audiobooks, listening to music, talking to people, having fun. Just trying not to take it too serious.
How about your budgeting? How did you decide how to budget for it?
I try and budget $10 a day, at least for now, and then that does not include extra purchases. So I do $10 a day in any town where I am not planning on doing a zero, and then on the zeros I'll try and, you know, I'll just spend as much as I want. And that usually, you know, that's not too bad. $10 a day, 90-day hike, $900.
Right. But now somebody's going to try to. Now, are you going to actually try to do it in 90 days?
Yes, sir. I got school coming up on the 22nd of August.
So you're going to have to really get it. The guy that we met yesterday did 34 miles yesterday. He's been out here 3 days and crossed Dix Creek. He's doing it in 90 days.
Yeah, I got a stress fracture, tore my meniscus in my right knee 2 months ago, so I'm not rushing until I develop my trail legs. Okay. So I don't know. I'll start hauling ass around mile 100 around Franklin. I'm gonna stop taking her easy, but for now it's more important that I don't care if I finish at this point. I'd rather just be healthy.
Right. So we have a friend of ours that tore his meniscus 2 months ago, or a little over 2, and he's out here and he jumped up. He didn't start at Springer. He started at Hampton so that he could get ahead of the bubble, and he's doing good. I mean, he didn't have a bad tear, but he's doing good, and it helped strengthen his leg to come out here and start slow like you're doing.
Yeah.
So you're doing all the right things. Thank you again for coming outside of McDonald's and giving us a few minutes of your busy time, and hope you make it all the way, and maybe you'll go on the YouTube channel and give us a summit picture.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.